Pat was special from the start. You know, kids with good hearts, kids that get it, kids that really do understand that it's faith, it's family, it's the Ignatius way. Those kids are real easy to remember.
Oh, alpha dog. He was, I mean, we had all these great athletes on the football field, all these great athletes on the basketball floor. He was the alpha in both sports. You know, it's just he had such a presence about him. He didn't have to talk a lot or say much, but when he talked, people listened.
Well, my first impression with Pat was on the football field, and you know, he definitely stood out with his height. The notion way back then when he was playing, creating only a three-man line, okay, and then, you know, what do you do with Pat Massey? And Coach Kyle sort of like, well, let's make him a linebacker. Sure enough, the first time we tried it in the game, he drops back, intercepts a pass from Toledo St. John. He just reached up and grabbed it and went.
Looking at him, you knew he was going to be a special athlete. He just had that gait about him, that sense of confidence. He fulfilled an unbelievable role for us. I mean, he was an outstanding rebounder. He was a great defender. And he relished that role. I mean, if I needed him to score, he could score. But you know, he really took to rebounding, defending, and being an integral part of that team.
As you know, he did it the right way, and athletics were really important to him, but they weren't everything. And anybody that you talk to knows St. Ignatius and his time here built the character in him to know that you've got to do it right. You've got to go to school. You've got to have faith. He saw the bigger picture.
When others are in a time of need, he's the first person, my family included, he's the first person to want to, you know, go above and beyond to make them feel supported and loved and respected, more so than anyone I've ever met.
He protected everybody. You didn't have to be the starter. You know, you could be the 12th guy on the bench, or you could be a sophomore at practice out on the football field, and if something wasn't right, he was going to say something. It didn't matter who it was. He was like, hey man, you're supposed to be in my corner. And he was like, no, I'm protecting the team.
The thing about Pat Massey that I learned over coaching him for 5 years is that he's dependable, he is trustworthy, he had a wonderful work ethic, and he was a very team-oriented guy.
The first thing that comes to mind when I think of the athletic experiences here at Ignatius is it's your teammates and the friendships that you build, because no one else is going to fully appreciate what you went through together.
He'll do great things in the community because that's who he is. You know, he'll continue to affect people in a good way as he grows older.